In the ancient world, people did not visit temples only to pray. In many cultures, rituals were designed to create altered states of consciousness. Some of these ceremonies resulted in shared experiences, where large groups of people claimed to see, feel, or hear the same divine presence. These accounts appear consistently across different civilizations, from Mesopotamia to Central America, from Anatolia to Africa. Today, modern science classifies such events as collective hallucinations, but for ancient societies, these experiences were not illusions. They were real, sacred, and deeply transformative. Several key elements contributed to these shared visions. The first was physical preparation. Participants often fasted, stayed awake for extended periods, or underwent physical purification rituals before entering the ceremony. This weakened the body's defenses and made the mind more vulnerable to altered perceptions. The second element was the ritual environment itself. Temples were built to affect the senses. Dim lighting, heavy incense, smoke, echoing architecture, circular layouts, and constant rhythmic music helped disorient the conscious mind. Repetition in sound, movement, and symbols was used to overwhelm rational thinking and invite trance-like states. In some cultures, psychoactive substances played a role. The blue lotus in ancient Egypt, ayahuasca in the Amazon, and poppy-based mixtures in Anatolia may have been used to further shift perception. But these substances were not always necessary. Carefully orchestrated rituals, especially in group settings, could produce the same effects. Before the ritual began, participants were told what the god looked like, how it would appear, what signs to watch for. These ideas were embedded in myths, repeated in songs, and carved into sacred spaces. The brain absorbed the pattern, and when the time came, the group's collective anticipation triggered a shared mental image. What the mind expects, it tends to see, especially when guided through ritual, repetition, and sensory isolation. So, when the participants opened their eyes and claimed to see a glowing figure descending from the sky, they were not lying. They were experiencing a real vision, shaped by belief, environment, and the mind's suggestibility. Examples of these shared visions appear in many traditions. In the Eleusinian Mysteries of ancient Greece, participants described divine encounters but were forbidden from sharing details. Mayan priests claimed to witness feathered serpents descending from the heavens during sacrifices. The Dogon people of West Africa speak of entities from Sirius appearing during sacred dances. And in Indian Kundalini rituals, participants often report flashes of light and sensations of ascending energy. All of these involve a common formula. Preparation plus controlled environment plus shared belief equals collective vision. Temples were not just places of worship. They were structures designed to manipulate perception. Their acoustics, architecture, and symbols worked together to create what we might call a kind of psychological technology. A stage, a setting, a space in which the mind could be led into a new reality. Modern psychology might label this as group suggestion or mass hallucination. But in ancient societies, this was neither deception nor entertainment. It was a sacred bridge between the human and the divine, a way to dissolve the boundaries of self and merge into a collective experience. In that sense, the human mind became a theater. The script was written through myth. The stage was built with stone. The actors were the participants. And when the moment arrived, the performance unfolded, not as fiction, but as a lived, collective truth. This is why we can think of these rituals as a form of mind theater, not metaphorically, but literally. A space where inner vision was projected outward and shared across many, and in that shared vision, reality itself was transformed.